everybody. It's Sunday, so that means it's time for family movie night. And this week I am going back to the Barbie series of movies. Haven't done one since, I guess I did one at Christmas. And we are looking at the next release called Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. And this is, I think, one of the best of the Barbie movies. It has a really good story. It has an engaging, if you like fairy tale stories, this has a good fairy tale story. It has a good vocal cast. It has great songs and great music. Yeah, it's very entertaining, I think. I liked it a lot. The only downside is always the case with these Barbie movies is the animation is rough. It's not good. They're poorly rendered. It can be difficult to kind of look at times. But if you can get beyond that and just kind of get used to the animation, it's just direct to DVD animation. This is not going to have the rendering and the polish of your even your Blue Skies or your lower tier animation companies. It's not even close. It's not in that ballpark. But if you can get past that, there's a lot to really like in this film. So this film tells a story of there's a kingdom, of course, it's a fairy tale, and you have the Barbie character playing, her name is Annalise, and she's the princess, and she's basically told that she's going to have to marry this person that she doesn't want to marry because the kingdom is about to go bankrupt. In love with her tutor named Julian, who is, of course, doesn't have the monetary value. There's also this palace advisor named the Permager who has these two goons who are kind of helping him, and of course he's up to no good at all, and he wants to get Annalise out, and so he wants to try to convince the queen that he is the one that Annalise should be forced to marry, and so he's very scheming the whole time. Well, then there's also this girl in the city, in the town, the village, whatever, named Erica, who has a beautiful singing voice, and she works for a dressmaker. Basically, is like a servant, an indentured servant for this dressmaker, who is just this beast of a woman, and there's in our introductory scene, she's singing for money, and the dressmaker comes and takes her money, and is basically like making her work as kind of this indentured servant. And so the two of them have their dreams, and then there's also this prince named Dominic who comes into play, and so I won't give it any spoilers, but it actually is pretty engaging, and it's a pretty good story that Annalise and Erica are going to end up having to switch places, but the way that they do it is very clever. It's not in the typical, I want to experience what it's like to be out of the castle, I want to experience what it's like to be rich. No, Erica actually does it to kind of, sort of save Annalise. And so it's more of she's not really doing it to experience what it means to be rich. She's doing it to kind of help the kingdom, if that makes sense. Anyway, you have to see it to see. And so, because if she was gone, if Annalise was gone, then there would be problems. And so that she does it to kind of thwart Permager's schemes. And so anyway, it's very good. And like I said, the music is wonderful. An orchestra. I know the other ones, it was the London Symphony Orchestra. I don't know about for this one, but it's very good quality music score. And then there's songs like Free.
Being forever royal, I'll repay my parents' debt. Duty means doing the things your heart may well regret. But I'll never stop believing she can never stop my schemes. There's more to living than gloves and gowns and threads and seams. In my dreams, I'll be free.
Julie Stevens and Melissa Lyons as the singing voices of Erica and Annalise.
I'm just like you. I think that's true. You're just like me. Yes, I can see. We take responsibility. We carry through, do what we need to do. Yes, I am a girl like you.
It's some good male vocals too. Mark Luna is Dominic, and you have Alessandro Giuliani as Julian. And then Written in Your Heart, and that's performed by Annalise and Erica.
When you live your dream, you'll find destiny is written in your heart.
So Kelly Sheridan voices both Erica and Annalise, and she's amazing, so talented. But then, like I said, there's these two different singers for the singing vocals. They're good songs, and they sound good, and they're well sung, and yeah, very impressive. It's a very solid vocal cast. The story is unpredictable, especially considering what they had to work with, I think. And yeah, so it's just a question of, can you sort of appreciate this type of animation, or if it's a deal breaker for you, I understand. But I like it, and I think it's actually a good movie, and I think that it's well done, certainly for its target demographic of young girls. I think girls will love this, and I don't think parents will be miserable watching it. I think there's things to appreciate. And so anyway, let me know what you think of this one, of Barbie, Princess and the Pauper. I got a lot of really good responses on Twitter when I mentioned I was going to be doing it. And there are also two cats that are pretty funny, and a poodle dog that's like the evil poodle, which is different. So yeah, I think a lot of people really like this one, and I can see why, because it's very good. So let me know what you think, and thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!